This is false. Actually, AT provides support for students who are starting off with an unfair advantage and levels the playing field, if you will, to allow them to participate, interact, and engage with their peers, academics, and their world. For students with a reading disability, for example, a tool such as a screen reader could help them hear the text, focus on the ideas and supporting details, and then complete an assignment more efficiently than have to struggle through decoding the words, then go back to process those concepts in order to then complete the assignment. It reminds me of this quote: "For most people, technology makes things easier. For individuals with disabilities, technology makes things possible." You and I also have access to all sorts of technology that makes our lives easier, like asking Siri or Alexa or Google to search something for us, or call someone, or change the channel. Something this simple could be life-changing and enhance the lives of some individuals with disabilities. This is also false. In fact, when we give students the tools they need to be successful, they have more opportunity to interact, engage, and participate in the activities and curriculum. They can focus on the content of the material rather than struggle through how they receive the information or produce content as output. According to a 2018 study, 96% of teachers polled believe assistive technology makes a positive impact on the academic performance of students with disabilities by helping the students perform tasks they struggle with. Some students who gain access to academic materials through means that enhance their learning may even put in extra effort to obtain knowledge that was previously unavailable to them. So some AT can be expensive, but not all AT falls within the same price range. There are several free or cheap apps and extensions available that can be used as assistive technology, such as screen readers, voice-to-text, text-to-speech, and magnifiers. Several technology companies that produce operating systems, such as Apple and Android, are now including accommodations within their products. Examples of these accessibility tools include adding flash alerts for those with hearing impairments, switch control for interaction accessibility, and zoom features for those with visual impairments. AT can be purchased and adapted, or created. So a trip through your local dollar store or even your school's art supply closet could provide several ideas of how to increase independence with some of your students. A little creativity goes a long way. Wrong again. If you're seeing the need for a tool or support, you can start the consideration process for assistive technology right away. You don't have to wait for that annual IEP meeting. Sometimes AT is a quick fix, a pencil grip or a slant board for writing tasks. When you find the right tool, document how and when it's used so that when the student changes classrooms, buildings, or districts, they still have access to the support they need. Other times, you'll need some help figuring out what AT would best fit your student, which brings us to number 5. An AT specialist is one member of the team who can determine the correct tool or device for a student. This person can play an important role in the student's life and on an educational team. They have knowledge and skills and practice in multiple areas of AT that could help the process of considering, selecting, and implementing assistive technology quicker and more efficient. However, it's unrealistic and unfair to have all things AT rely on one person. Instead, a team-based approach is an effective and efficient way to fully consider the various aspects of what might be impacting the student. What the SLP sees in a session may be different than what the OT sees, which is different than what a teacher sees, which is still different than what his favorite paraprofessional sees. By gathering input from multiple people, you get a more cohesive picture of who the student really is and what skills and how the skills can be maintained, improved, or increased.